Hey guys, welcome back today to another video. I'm excited to be bringing you a FIFA 17 full Legends team. Now obviously, FIFA 17 isn't out until September. I'm not going to try and tell you, oh my god, I've got like early footage of the FIFA 17 Legends. This is a team of potential legends that I've put together that could potentially be involved in FIFA 17. Now, we've got a long list of legends on FIFA 16, more than we've ever had before, but this is an 11 I've come up with. Let me know other players in the comments down below that you think could get one, and let's start off with the keeper. Is German goalkeeper Oliver Kahn. Now, I remember when I was growing up, that famous night in Munich where we beat Germany 5-1. Oliver Kahn was one of those players that you always expected to see in that German national side. He played a lot of times for his country, brilliant for Bayern Munich, and I've given him here a 90 rated goalkeeper's card. Now, I may be being a little bit nice with the 90 rated. I think he probably does deserve 90, certainly not higher. I'd love to see it in FIFA 17. I've given it a 3-star potential out of 5. All of these cards are going to have out of 5-star potentials as to whether or not I think it's going to happen, because some of them, even though I'd love for them to happen, realistically they're not going to happen. But this one, I've given it a 3 out of 5. Moving into the right back position, we have got World Cup winning Brazilian right back Cafu. Now, looking at this card, it would be one of the most exciting legend cards, especially in this position. Cafu was an absolute monster, always bombing down the right hand side of the pitch. I've given him 89 pace, solid defensive stats, 86 defending and 84 physical. This would be an insane card in FIFA 17, and I actually feel as though Cafu could be getting a legend card. I've given it a 4 out of 5-star rating. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. 90 rated Cafu would be amazing in FIFA 17. So then, the first centre-back that we are going to put in this team is Rio Ferdinand. Manchester United and England legend. Brilliant defender. I've given him an 88 rated card and he retired last year. I think he could potentially become a legend in FIFA 17. I've given it 5 stars for potential. 91 defending and 89 physical stats. That would be a monstrous England legend card to have in FIFA 17. Will we see it? I think we might. Now, alongside Rio Ferdinand, I've gone with a 90 rated Carlos Puyol card. Now, this defender, Barcelona captain, unbelievable for Spain. He's won everything. He's literally won everything you can possibly win in world football, and he's been retired a little while now, and I think 94 defending, 90 physical. Could you imagine seeing this 90 rated Carlos Puyol card in the game? I've given it a 5-star for potential. I think it's only a matter of time until we see Carlos Puyol with a legend card in FIFA. Now then, the left back position was quite a tough one, but I've decided to go with Ashley Cole. He's not yet retired, so in terms of whether or not he's going to be a legend in FIFA 17, he's just not going to be a legend. So he's got a 2 out of 5 for potential, but over the years, Ashley Cole's FIFA Ultimate Team card has been absolutely phenomenal. You know, he's a pacey guy in his prime, and whenever he does get a legend card, it's not going to be FIFA 17, but it is going to be a fantastic card, and I've given Ashley Cole the left back slot for this team. Moving into the midfield now, this guy is one that always just stands out to everyone, but unfortunately, because of how much this guy is worth in terms of a human being, to buy the rights to be able to put David Beckham in FIFA is just astronomical, so it probably isn't even worth EA investing the money to get David Beckham as a legend card. Even though it would be absolutely insane, it's just not going to happen unless some deal is being struck right now that I don't know about and you guys don't know about. David Beckham would be incredible. I've given him a 90 rated legend card. He was never the paciest, but it wasn't the pace that was what was so great about David Beckham's game. His passing, from a dead ball, he was an absolute magician. He's going to be one of the legends of the game, renowned for his free kicks for many years to come. David Beckham would be amazing to see in FIFA 17, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen. I hope I'm proved wrong. I do have a tendency to jinx things, and whenever I say something isn't going to happen, it tends to, or the other way around. So let's hope one day EA spend the money to get the rights for David Beckham. This is what his card would look like. It would be incredible. Now, moving into the middle of the midfield, this player will not have a legend card in FIFA 17 because he still hasn't even retired from his playing days, and he's still a bit of a monster on FIFA 16 that we have now. Ronaldinho is one of those players that I think all FIFA players will be anticipating that elusive legend card when he does decide to retire and when the time is right for EA to put him in the game. He's got 1.5 stars there. I don't know why it's not 1 star, but yeah, I thought I'd just make it a bit different, give him 1.5 because you never know what can happen. Now just take a look at some of the stats that I've given him on this card. 96 dribbling is absolutely unbelievable. This guy on his day was a magician. We all remember that famous goal he scored against Chelsea in the Champions League. Unfortunately for Barcelona, fortunately for me, it wasn't enough to put them through on the night, but it was still that moment that we all just looked at him and thought, you're just not a human being. You are unbelievable as a football player. The skill, the talent, everything about Ronaldinho was just incredible. The 5-star skills as well would make him one of the highly anticipated legends for the future, but he's not going to be in FIFA 17. I've given him a 94 rated card here, and that is an exciting one for the future. Now, when it comes to elegance, technique, and vision, and all of these things you try and encompass with a world-class midfielder, to come out of Europe, Zinedine Zidane has got to be up there as the greatest central attacking midfielder, in my opinion, that has come out of a European country. Now I've given Zidane a 93 rated card. Obviously, he played in central attacking midfield for Juventus, Real Madrid and France. That was his best position. His passing was incredible. His dribbling was incredible. We've given him an 89 shot rating as well. This would be such an incredible card in FIFA 17. I've given it a 3-star potential. Again, I'm not entirely sure on the logistics behind it and whether or not they'd be able to get the rights to be able to use Zidane as a legend in FIFA 17, but it's a card that I would personally love to see, one of my most anticipated actually from this entire team that we've made here today. Now for this one, we've got another French player. You're probably already guessing who it is. Thierry Henry. Not going to leave you in suspense. 92 rated card we've given him here. I've put him in the left forward position, but for the purpose of this video, he's going to be chilling out on the left wing ahead of Ashley Cole. But Thierry Henry was just such a majestic talent. Probably, in my opinion, the best striker to ever grace the Premier League. Now, obviously, in recent years, you've had the likes of Luis Suarez, Didier Drogba, personal favourite of mine. But for me, Thierry Henry encompassed so much more than just a goal scorer. He was skillful. Every time he got the ball, you expected him to just do something wild. And 9 times out of 10, he pulled it out the bag for Arsenal. One of the main reasons why Arsenal was so successful over 10 years ago. They don't have a player like that anymore, which probably explains why they've not won a trophy. That wasn't me, well, it sort of was me having a dig at Arsenal, but I apologise if I offended you. I know how offended football fans can get sometimes, but this Thierry Henry card, we've given him a 92 rated. I've given it a 3-star potential. Again, I think it would be very expensive for EA to actually get the rights to be able to use Thierry Henry. And when I say like all of this expensive stuff about getting the rights, I don't actually know how it works. This is just me making a complete guess, so I'm probably very uneducated on the situation, but I'm just trying to be realistic about it and not be like, yeah, Thierry Henry's definitely a FIFA 17 legend, or he's definitely not. But I think he's one that they'd definitely be looking at as a legend in FIFA 17. I've given it 3 stars, middle ground, but that card is pretty spectacular. Obviously, Brazil have been graced with some wonderful players over the years. Pelé has been the top legend card for the last few years on FIFA, and he probably will remain the top legend card. But as strikers go, Ronaldo was a proven goal scorer. He's been proven at the biggest clubs in the world. Barcelona, Real Madrid. He's done it all. Now, I've given Ronaldo a 4-star potential for us to be able to see him in FIFA 17. It's a card that I would love to use. Obviously, Brazil have got some wonderful legend cards already. Pelé, best player in the game, has been for many years. But as proven goal scorers go, as talented strikers go, Ronaldo is up there as one of the best for the last 20 years for me. Obviously, the 2002 World Cup, he finished the top scorer. Brazil won it. If it wasn't for Ronaldo, they probably wouldn't have won that World Cup. Now, the card stats here are absolutely incredible. 94 shot. Ronaldo was just a monster in front of goal. He's not the slimmest of chaps now, so even though he's got 90 pace, he definitely wouldn't have that anymore. But in his prime, he was a very, very quick, nippy striker, and I've also given him above 90 for his dribbling stats. Final card to finish off this team is Diego Maradona. Now, you can see here I've given him a 95 rated card. If Maradona was to ever come into FIFA, they would definitely bump up Pelé's stats to make sure that Pelé was above Maradona, because Pelé's the FIFA man. But this is what I've decided to go with. So many people regard Maradona and Pelé as the 2 greatest players to ever grace the world. Pelé is renowned as the best. Obviously now we've got Messi, Ronaldo, we've got other players that are really starting to put their stamp on who is the best player in the world ever. Personally for me, I think when Messi retires, he will be regarded as the greatest player to ever grace the world. But in terms of Argentinians that have played football over the years, Diego Maradona is certainly up there. Even though he's broken many English hearts, I wasn't alive at the time, but even when you watch it back now, that famous hand of God is still very, very difficult to watch. But we cannot deny that Maradona was an incredible footballing talent. This card right here, given it a 3.5-star potential, I think there is a lot of potential to see Maradona in FIFA. Again, obviously, a lot of people know a lot more than I do, but from what I would love to see, Maradona is one that I think would certainly spice up the legends in FIFA. That wraps up this full FIFA 17 potential legend team. The chance of seeing all of these in FIFA 17 is pretty much 0, but you know, we can hope, we can look to the future and pray that these players could actually become legends in FIFA 17. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, something a little bit different. I sort of love doing like these concept ideas where I just sit here, talk about old players or potential team of the season players. That could be a video you guys want to see. And obviously I'd made that video at the start of the season where I looked forward to what would be this year's team of the season and pretty much just put all Chelsea players in there. Got that extremely wrong. So if you want to see me take a look back on those and do a future predictions video for this year's team of the season, let me know in the comments and drop a thumbs up on the video, and also let me know of any legends you think could be making their way into FIFA 17. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Boom.